When I went through medical school in Freiburg in Germany, I was part of an experimental program that included regular courses in homeopathy and acupuncture, and realized that by applying herbal medicine and homeopathy and different needle techniques, that we could help a lot of people without putting them on lifelong medication programs. And it was just more biological, healthier for the planet and healthier for the patient. So at the Sophia Health Institute, we do a really sophisticated physical exam. First of all, it involves looking at the skin. We look at the neurological exam. We do a very longer neurological exam where we look at the different reflexes. And then we do an orthopedic exam, looking at the joints and the muscles. And then we follow that up with appropriate lab work and look at what we can verify. And most of the things we can. Some things are so ahead of their time that we can't verify them yet with conventional lab work, but the treatments that we then use become also a diagnostic process. So some things we need to treat for a few weeks and then see how the patient changes, and that sometimes it's a confirmation of the diagnosis.
I had suffered a spinal cord injury. I was paralyzed for 8 years, and I immediately began seeking help, trying to find anything and everything that could help. I contacted some big hospitals in the US that literally they said, you're not going to make it. And then it was through actually Dr. Klinghart's research, I came to him, and that's when I started to make improvements. I am positive about my journey towards health today. It's been a very long road, and I believe I've made more improvements since December than all the time before that. So I believe I'm really on the way to recovery.
I had been sick for 12 years, had seen over 20 doctors and specialists, and have had no success with feeling better. Coming to Sophia Health Institute, I finally got answers to a lot of things that were going on and that were going wrong in my body. And I feel like it's the first comprehensive clinic that looks at everything as a whole. And I feel a little bit like Humpty Dumpty, and they're putting me back together again.
We like to see patients that sort of have fallen through the cracks in the medical system. They've sought help, they had their lab work done, they had their imaging studies done. Some medicine or some suggestions were based on that, but the patient isn't well. I think the greatest joy is to see a patient that was struggling get well. It's just the joy, the healing itself is a joy. It's the greatest joy I know.